Hello everyone. This question has been taken from Olympiad Pathfinder Chapter 2, Multiple Choice Question, question number 2. In the setup shown, a thread is taut between a nail A on a wall and nail B on an inclined plane as shown in the figure. You can change the length of the thread, AB is the thread, by changing the location of the nail B. A bead that can slide on the thread without friction is released from the nail A. What should the length of the thread be so that the bead reaches the nail B in shortest time? Given in the question is H, angle of inclination theta, and thread is frictionless. We are to, let us say AB is equal to L. So we are to find the location of B in such a way so that the bead when released from A should reach to B in the shortest time. And what will be the length of AB at that time, at that location? So this we are to find out. Let us assume that this angle is alpha. This point is O. This angle will be pi by 2 minus theta. This angle will become alpha minus theta. From triangle OAB, H by sine alpha will be equal to AB by sine pi by 2 minus theta. AB is L, so we can write sine pi by 2 minus theta. So our L from here will be H cos theta divided by sine alpha, which we can write H cos theta into cosec alpha. Equation 1. Now, when the bead is released from A, it will slide on AB with an acceleration g sine alpha minus theta, because AB is having an inclination with the horizontal and the angle is alpha minus theta for that. So from equation of motions we can write half into g sine alpha minus theta into t square will be AB, that is equal to L so t square will become 2 into L divided by G cosec alpha minus theta from 1 and 2 t square is 2 by g, L is h cos theta into cosec alpha into cosec alpha minus theta. H, theta and g is constant. Only we have the option to change the location B and hence alpha angle. So t is a function of alpha. For t to be minimum, we will differentiate the equation, this equation with respect to alpha, and put that as 0. So let us differentiate. Let us say equation 3. With respect to alpha. Differentiate equation 3 with respect to alpha. So 2t dt by d alpha has become 2h cos theta by g minus cosec alpha into cot alpha into cosec alpha minus theta minus cosec alpha into cosec alpha minus theta into cot alpha minus theta. But dt by d alpha, for t to be minimum, we will put it as 0. This equation is constant, we cannot do anything with this. So from here we can take common cosec alpha minus theta. So our equation will become dt by t alpha, put it as equal to 0. So our equation will become 2h cos theta by g cosec alpha into cosec alpha minus theta. This will be cot alpha plus cot alpha minus theta. Is equal to 0. This will not be 0. Cosec value is never 0. So to satisfy this equation, this expression should be equal to 0. So our equation has become cot alpha. We can convert cot alpha as cos alpha into sin alpha plus cos alpha minus theta by sin alpha minus theta. This will be cos alpha into sin alpha minus theta plus cos alpha minus theta into sin alpha, this divided by sin alpha into sin alpha minus theta is equal to 0. maximum value of sine alpha and sine alpha minus theta will be 1. So in denominator will not make this equation equal to 0. So only numerator can make it 0. So we should concentrate on numerator now. So from numerator has become your sine alpha minus theta plus alpha, and this should be equal to 0. Sine 2 alpha minus theta 0. So 2 alpha minus theta should be n pi. Therefore alpha will be n pi by 2 plus theta by 2, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Alpha cannot be 0 because in that case alpha will be less than theta by 2 or less than theta. For that to happen, b will go up. So in that case a will not be able to move from a to b. So 0 is not an option. Now if we put 1, alpha is equal to pi by 2 plus theta by 2. So this is an option because alpha is your and what about 2? If we put 2, so alpha will become pi plus theta by 2. For pi plus theta, for this to become pi plus theta by 2 means b point has to come this side. So that also is not right option. So we only have the option of n is equal to 1, which should be correct. Hence alpha is your pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Putting this value of alpha in equation 1, L will be h cos theta by sine 1 by sine pi by 2 plus theta by 2, which is cos theta by 2. So this will become your h cos theta into sec theta by 2, which is 0.5 theta. So option of the answer will be D. Hopefully the concept is clear behind solving this question. In case any problem at any point, at any stage, you can write in the comment box. I will clarify that. Thank you.